What's up YouTube? My name is Anthony, aka AZ Cuts, and here I'm going to tell you my story about my first week in an actual barbershop. So, my first week in the barbershop. So, before I go any further, I just want to let you guys know how I got this opportunity, I got offered this opportunity through Instagram actually. Our barbershop owner, Frankie, he messaged me on Instagram and was like, hey, I like your haircuts, Are you licensed? And I was like, nah, but I'm trying to. And he's like, well, you want to go through an apprenticeship here at my shop? I was like, for sure. And I just asked him a whole bunch of questions, and all in all, basically, he gave me the job position here at the Barber's Domain on Alessandro Boulevard here in Moreno Valley, California. And, that's how I got started. So for my first week, I was really nervous. I came in Monday evening, hoping to get two or three haircuts. And I found Frankie and another barber here in the shop trying to fix up our new stations. You could tell the black stations, I was helping him build and set up those compared to the old stations that we have right here, the red ones, because he wanted to get us new stations and is also trying to get us new chairs. But anyways, the point is, I helped him build the stations. And then, I didn't do any haircuts, sadly, and then I came in Tuesday, the following day, and oh my goodness, I did six haircuts, I believe, and I made, good money, over $100 every single day before Christmas. It was really good for me, compared to how I usually have it at the shop in my garage. So yeah, it was just a really good first week financially. I was trying to see, it was just like a really good first week at the shop. So, but when I wasn't cutting hair, I was, just cleaning up the shop, helping Frankie with whatever he needed, because I do know that it does take a lot to own a shop and you can't always, get to everything. So I just tried little by little helping out just to clean up the windows, the mirrors, the floor, just help out in any way I can. Right now it's a little bit of a mess because it's the end of the day. But, that's what I've been doing, just helping out however I can. And I've also learned a lot throughout my first week. One of the things I learned was actually about our local barber supply store that I did not know about at all. I was going to Sally's, it was just really bad. When they first told me, one of the barbers, his name's Tony, he told me about the barber supply store, and he was like, where do you usually get your stuff? And I'm like, oh, Sally's. Like, no, that's all bad. Anyway, so he told me about MCs, and I just got a whole bunch of stuff. The cool care, at Sally's like $12 to $15, of course, depending. Then I was like, I got it down low because I got coupons, I got the Sally's rewards, and he was like, no, bro. And then he showed me that the cool care was actually like $8. I was like, that was crazy to me because I never experienced that. So it was just a good experience. I went to the barber supply store for the first time, got a proper aftershave instead of using alcohol. I bought cool care, I bought black mass, I got an actual biohazard because I used to have a biohazard, but it was more like a plastic container, It wasn't like a proper biohazard, kind of like, this one right here. So, it was just a really good experience, so it was just like a very good experience for me. Just to go out and get like proper materials, for a good price. It was just really good. And I learned a lot more too, just through seeing other people who were better than me at cutting hair, and they lived right here in Mobile, down like across town, It was just really good experience to see talented barbers, here at the shop, and seeing, I have a lot of work to do, so they helped me improve. I know Tony, he gave me a tip because he saw that during my first 3 days, I was rushing, not like sacrificing quality a little bit, but just a little bit, just sacrificing a little bit of quality just to get that next client, just to make sure I'm the first one there, last one to leave, get the most haircuts done, but he also reminded me, don't sacrifice quality for more haircuts, you know, every client that walks in, you treat them like $1,000. You know, you treat them like kings. You know, because you're there for customer service. That's a big part of this business, and so that's what I basically learned to apply it. Take my time, you know, and I saw it in a lot of my haircuts. Even someone told me that my haircuts are actually getting better, and they told me, you know, like, I've seen you improve a lot since you got to that shop, and so I just really appreciated that, because they know how I've cut hair throughout the years. So, you know, I just, you know, gotten a lot better just by surrounding myself with people who are better than me. I guess that's kind of like what everyone keeps talking about. How if you surround yourself with people who are better than you, then they'll lift you up, you know, because they'll teach you things that you don't know, and just overall improve you as a person and whatever it is you're doing. So that's just another thing I learned here at the shop. So another thing I learned about the shop here is that you know, there are a lot of different people who get haircuts, more than just my friends from high school, you know. We're talking, you know, like kids, we're talking kids, like toddlers, we're talking like old people, like people, like, you know, with like gray hairs, who are like, their skin was kind of flabby, you know. So it's just, for me, it's also taught me the market. You know, I don't just cater towards, you know, teenagers and young adults. I cater towards kids, I cater towards older adults, you know, seniors, citizens, and the like, you know. So I just think that's another thing that the shop has helped me learn a lot. And one last thing about my experience here at the barbershop is that it takes a lot to run a shop, you know. Like, you gotta pay for the toilet paper, you gotta pay for the cleaning supplies, you know, things that people don't really pay attention to. You know, people just usually think cutting hair, stations, chairs, lights, good. No, it's about painting the walls, it's about decorating stuff right, proper flooring, air conditioning, security systems, you know, everything that encompasses a barbershop. You know, it's a business too. It's not just cutting hair. So that's something that I learned throughout my experiences in this barbershop. My first week, you know, just in my first week, I learned all of these things. But you know, it takes a lot to run a shop, you know, because like I said, it's not just cutting hair. It's a business that you need to run. And I think this experience here at the barbershop will really help me to one day open my own chain of shops, you know. One of my biggest inspirations is Chris Bossio from 245. You know, I want to be not just like him, even greater. I want to do what he's doing, but I just feel like I got to do, like, you know, just a little bit more. I'm not quite sure what that is, but that's my end goal. So I feel like this experience in the shop is just my first stepping stone into, you know, my career in the barber industry. So yeah. So right now after my first week, you know, I learned a lot, and I really appreciate everything, you know, the job opportunity that Frankie gave me to not only get my license, but also experience what it's like to actually be in a barbershop, you know, built from not the ground up, but, you know, understanding what it takes, you know, because this shop is still developing into like a proper barbershop. You know, the walls are clean, everything's perfect, you know. It's still a long way to go, but it's just good to be a part of this experience and understand what it's like. And yeah, and I will always be grateful to Frankie. So yeah, if you're watching this, thank you, bro. And one final thing is that right now I'm just going through the apprenticeship program, you know, trying to get my license. So right now I'm just cutting hair in the shop, and I start this coming year. So yeah. Alright, so that's it for this video. So thanks for tuning in, you guys. You know, drop a like, subscribe, whatever it is you want to do, you go do it. My Instagram is in the description below. It's AZ Cuts, symbol is that, A Anthony Z Cuts, you know. So please follow me on there and subscribe, like, whatever it is you want to do. And also give me some feedback, you know, like give me any advice you guys have for my first for the barbershop and whatever else you guys may have. So yeah, I will be dropping more content soon, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video of my first week in an actual barbershop. Thank you guys. Before I leave tonight, guys, I just want to show you guys my barber setup here. You know, like, here's my blow dryer, you know, here's the Cool Care, the Biohazard, the Blue Man, the ISL, the Black Mask, the powder, the aftershave, the oil, the 245 shave gel, Shout out to Tune 45 and Chris Basio again, his whole team. You know, the regular gel I use just for those kinds, you know, just like that slick look, like slick, quick, jelly look. You know, they're my blades, my clips, my dusters, my hand sanitizer, just because, you know, I like to be clean with everything, my combs, my scissors. And over here, we got my business cards. This is where I keep this is how I record my videos, through this tripod thing. And then here are my clippers, the seniors, the magic clips, the slimlines, the profile shavers, my guards, my brush, my fade brush, and my little detail brush over there. You know, and there's my mirror down there. This is where I keep my stuff, you know, my backpack and my extra stuff. You know, like this is the cool care, my extra cool care, the alcohol I used to use, and my case for the Elegant Shave Gel. Then over here, you know, we have the chair, barber chair, then my barber cape. You know, and that's basically my station, guys. So thank you guys for tuning in. Real quick, drop a like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at azcuts, and have a great night. All right, guys.